What a great time for the server to time out. Hello, everybody. We are the Grey Death Society. My name is Greyson, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. In the last stream, we were having a bit of fun leveling this character, so we're gonna keep on doing that. Well, we ended up making it to max level, which is level 65, and I've been playing around with the handheld phaser. I think it might be a little bit overlooked. Who knows? But my away team and I are all melting face with it, so there's got to be something there. Shadow, what are you doing? No, you're not in trouble. Love you. Love you, kitty cat. Alright. So, let's get into it, guys. Alright, so let's see here. What quest do we have to do? Or mission, whatever you want to call it. So we got done doing the Delta Quadrant series of story mission. Let's move to the Iconian War. We're already a couple missions into those. Okay, time in a bottle. Alright, let's do that.
We have a lead on the Krynim. Voyager went to Krynim space looking for them a few months ago, but didn't find much more than a Vaadwaur and some anomalous sensor readings. But now, we found a Ferengi selling what he claims are Krynim artifacts. You are authorized to negotiate with the Ferengi and obtain these artifacts. Follow the trail where it leads. We need a weapon against the Iconians, and the Vaadwaur have gone to a great deal of trouble to keep whatever secrets the Krynim have out of our hands. The war continues, and all...
Alright. We're gonna transwarp, guys. Here goes! Alright. So, let's see
On the
here.
front lines of the Klingon Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages for their faction. Each death has meaning, every victory can turn the tide. These are the conflicts that will determine the fate of the quadrant.
Let's see here. I've got to do one thing. Hey, Nine, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hopefully you're having yourself a great one. One like, let's go. Thank you all so much for the support. It is greatly appreciated. I've just got to do a thing real quick. So, before we can continue, I do have to do something while it's on my mind. Hopefully everybody's having themselves a great one. don't want to do this part. I have to. Jeez. We'll be moving forward in just a moment, guys. I'm just trying to take care of something real quick. We're still working on fundraising on behalf of Crisis Text Line and Samaritans. So I hadn't had a chance to be able to make my donation to our fundraiser. So that's what I'm working on doing right now, guys. And then we'll keep on keeping on. There we go. Now I feel better. So, for an example, when I let you guys know, hey, if we run this for a month to give everybody a chance to donate, that includes me. Because, believe me, I understand how the wallet works sometimes. Or sometimes doesn't allow you to work sometimes. Oh well. That's just life. Alright. So, let's keep going, guys. Okay. Beam to Drozana. Oh, no.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Alright. So, I broke your station a little bit, guy. You're cool with that, right? Just put it on Starfleet's tab. Shadow, what do you think? Alright. Time in a bottle. Where do I go? Okay. Oh, there's the turbo lift. Alright. Let's get going, guys. Alright. Just waiting for the loading screen of doom, as usual. Oh, that, he's a Ferengi. Oh, no.
May I help you? Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his profits on the sale of a rare Delta Quadrant artifact, and cannot be disturbed. Maybe, let's see, it was something. Krenim, I think? Oh, Delta Quadrant treasures are all the rage right now. Artifacts from cultures the Vatwar wiped out are particularly valuable. Quen's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but is it my place to complain? I'm sorry, but my instructions were very clear. Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station. You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Quen and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's okay, Nine. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you have a great night. Sleep well, alright? Which way am I going?
Not so fast. The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counterbid?
Thank you. Have a great evening.
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. Now what do I see? Starfleet stooges here to cause trouble. Guards, get these riffraff out of here so I can conclude my deal in peace.
Oh, really? Alright, who's next? Anyone else? Excuse me.
Fine. I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my offer.
Hold it! I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Ron. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practices.
Well, I'm sure we could come to an understanding.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the staff. Get out! Not you, Quinn.
Here's my best offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave. Everyone's happy. No? Fine. How about I answer your questions, and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of latinum. Time is a very valuable commodity.
I don't care about that. Should have thought about that before you tried to stiff me.
The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium. Constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess. Strange piece of technology. I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work, but it's, odd. definitely odd. The Vatlar, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in a couple wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vatlar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim, bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically extinct these days. I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of their empire. The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price. As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagus, I'm willing to tell you for free. But don't let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device emits some unusual energy readings. The shielding may have malfunctioned, or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds. Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy to you? I don't know. It's yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a comet cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Get on out of here.
Don't let the staff of office and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections. But in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve the problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff. Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vaadwaur purges. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device. Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the Latin we paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field. I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
Alright, so that's what we'll do.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement. The controls are, yes, over here by the artifact. Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this. The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. I think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more interesting. I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they can find what they were looking for. But now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find what remains of the Krenim, if there's anything left to find.
Alright, let's get on out of here. Keep on keeping on, guys. That's the goal. Huh, Shadow? Huh, kitty cat? You're so happy. Simba, you're happy too. Look at you. You both are happy. And I love you guys. Hey, are you spoiled rotten, Shadow? Are. You're such a spoiled rotten kitty cat.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta Quadrant. According to Quinn, the Krenim artifact came from this system. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase ghosts. I've had a chance to look at the Krenim device, although I'm not sure how to activate it yet. It's definitely designed for temporal manipulation, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. It's almost like a step sideways, if that makes any sense at all. I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more. Voyager's preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenim records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors. Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vodwar. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system. Keep an eye out for Vodwar. They're still patrolling this area.
Alright. We'll handle them if we come across them. What are you doing, Shadow?
If I had to place a bet, I'd say that wreckage is where this artifact was found.
Well, it was probably in the wreckage.
Heads up! Vodwar on an intercept course.
Dang it, Vodwar! Where are you at? Oh, you're in the asteroid. Oh, it was trying to run away, but we got it. Torn between two different vortexes.
The wreckage appears to be Krenim. The weapon signatures are definitely Vodwar. According to Voyager, the Krenim were a fairly small society. There had to be a reason the Vodwar went out of their way to target them. Let's move. There might be more ships in range.
Maybe. Just have to reposition. Turn, baby, turn. Okay, so we gotta go to that giant, either moon or space station.
There are more Vodwar on an intercept course, but we may be able to avoid them. I suggest we use the mineral content of the asteroids I've marked to conceal our energy signatures. Vodwar sensors aren't as good as ours. Most of their technological advantage appears to be directed toward making better weapons. So it should work, as long as we don't attract their attention before we get out of their path.
Conceal your ship from the Vodwar patrol. Alright. These asteroids, right? Yeah. But what if I want to fight the Vodwar?
Heralds! They must
Hey,
be
thanks for
looking
the
that
follow,
Vodwar
King of
patrol.
Ramstein. Or Ramenshin?
I don't think those heralds detected us. Let's hope they don't come back this
Thank
way.
you, dude. Hopefully you're having yourself a great evening. And you'll be able to talk in about 10 minutes. I do apologize to everybody for that feature, but it is necessary because we've had issues with spam. Alright, so we've got to go to the moon now? Alright. Go! Let me get positioned in the right spot. Here we go. That's no
Herald's
moon.
inbound.
That's a space station.
The Vaudouar must have gotten a signal out.
Well,
So
hello,
much for our
Harold.
investigation.
You want trouble? Well, you've made trouble. And you've made it double. And dead. Hey, I didn't take any damage from that. Let's go. Alright, so got a few good ships. Inquiry class, huh? And a Geneva class. Interesting. And
There was
some...
something about the Krenim that was such a threat to the Vaudouar and the Iconians that they're still
and
patrolling
a
the
sovereign.
Krenim systems. If we could find more Krenim technology, or maybe unlock what we have, we might be able to find out what is so important. That could be something the Alliance can use against the Iconians. I recommend that the Chimera and your ship patrol the outer system while we take an away team to the surface. I'll bring the device and keep trying to learn more about it.
Alright. Let's head to the surface, everybody.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces of chronotron particles. I've never known chronotrons to appear naturally without some sort of temporal manipulation going on, but there's nothing here. I'm starting to come up with a theory, but I need some more data. I recommend we take some additional scans.
Alright. Lead the way.
Exactly, but we need to be quick. Those patrols we encountered in orbit will be missed soon. I'm going to order the Chimera to try to avoid contact, but warn us if more ships arrive.
Alright. Let's get
These
going,
12
everybody.
spires are charged with temporal energy. I need to get some scans. There's something going on.
Obviously.
There are more mineral deposits over there.
Alright, let's scan the mineral deposit. For
There's
science!
a resonant frequency here that's not natural.
You sure?
I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
Okay. Hopefully everybody's having themselves a great evening. Ah, there we go. All right. Few results.
Anomalies have a shape, like a warp field, but not quite the same.
You sure? Are you laying down? You repositioning Shadow? Good boy. Good kitty cat. Alright, which direction are we going now? This direction. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Oh, scan this one. Scan all the things. Oh, wait. Did we not scan a thing? Where are you pointing? Oh. Did I forget to scan something up this way? You know what? I probably did. It happens. Doing things a little out of order.
Curious. The only
It's
other
almost
place
like
I've
it's
seen
in a
sensor
state of
readings
temporal
like this was in
flux.
the wormhole. There, behind those rocks.
Which rocks? I like how the NPCs, I like how they added the animation waving and flagging you down if you're not near them. It is a nice touch.
Hurry! They'll be here any moment.
Well, I'm running as fast as you're going, dude.
This area looks defensible. Get ready.
All right.
I have an idea. We need to use the device. I've been trying to activate it, and I've almost got it. Keep them busy. If I can get it working, I should be able to conceal us.
All right. I'll get going, Nog. We'll cover you.
Here they come!
And the whole team is nothing but phaser pistols. What are you doing? Where are you going? You're gonna die over there. So either die to me or die to them. Oops, well, you died to them. Good God.
I'm working as quickly as I can.
Better be. We're holding them off. All right. Keep on keeping on. Oh, there's a big bad over here. Move! Ow! Oh, you're dead now. Didn't even stand a chance. That is crazy. I'm really wondering if this is overlooked. Because I hadn't even considered it, really. The only time I really use the phaser pistols is when I'm leveling a new character, because it's a cheap, easy, go-to, throwaway weapon. And... oops. I don't know how much damage that was, but... it just melted. Yeah, so... yeah, then I got all my bridge crew doing pretty well. They're dead. Nog, did you disappear? Okay, cutscene. The time for the cutscene. There it is.
Almost there. Just one more connection and that should...
Where'd he go? Oh no. The final wave of Herald. Oh, you're trying to sneak up on me. You're gonna try to kill me. Well, it didn't work. Because you're over there on the ground dead. Oh, I've still gotta run my daily. We'll do that at some point today, guys. We'll run by Q's Wonderland. Hello, group. You guys weren't expecting this, were you? Damn. Taken out by a phaser pistol. The OG. The OG phaser pistol. You're all getting melted by it. That's crazy. And melted. How many more are there of you? I guess the answer to the question is yes. We've just got to keep on making our way back this direction. Apparently we're falling back. Oh no. Ambush! Push all the buttons. Get them all dead fast. Dang. I mean, it's not melting through things as fast as I've seen other high DPS builds go through things, but from my experience, it's melting through pretty quickly, I'd say. Especially against the Herald. Those are a much tougher enemy. Alright, where am I going? Oh, we gotta go over there. Or my character will just do a dodge roll. It is what it is. Alright, keep on pressing on, guys. Oops. I passed it. Why are you stuck? You know what? Don't question the video game logic. We gotta plan our next move. Oh no! I'll throw off the plasma repeater pistol. What kind of noise was that? Oh no. Hold off the heralds, guys!
If you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time. It's taken me some time to convince the Krenim to help us, but they finally agreed. Remember how I said the device could remove someone from the time stream? It did. That's where we are now, in the temporal bubbles, and how we perceive time in here is a little different than outside. That's why the heralds can't see us. We're out of their timelines, out of all timelines, in fact. While we're here, it's almost like we don't exist.
And not existing is an improvement?
No one's shooting at us. I think that's a good thing. The Krenim they're a little touchy. Almost being driven to extinction by the Vaadwaur has made them suspicious. But they're willing to talk to us if we help them stabilize the temporal energy. I suggest we help. I wouldn't want to be in here if the fields collapse.
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Nog, and your actions make it clear that you are no friend of the Vaadwaur or the Heralds. This does not, however, assure me that you will be allies to my people. The Krenim have lost much. Our empire is gone, and our people have been killed or scattered. We are what remains, and I will do whatever I must to protect this system, even if it means leaving you to face the Heralds alone. You have already repaired some of our emitters that were damaged by the attack, but there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by Heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive. More of our emitters must be realigned, and there are other pieces of equipment my people are already working to repair. Assist my team, and then we will talk again.
Alright. So, first things first. We've got to go. We'll go over here first. I like how they've always got random boulders on, like, hover carts. Like, you can tell we're a colony. We've got random what's that? You can tell we're an awesome colony. We're a real colony. We've got boulders on carts. That's how you know we're a real colony. You can tell because we're trying to do Minecrafting.
Hold this. No, hold it right next to the bracket, or the spanner won't... There. Got it, thanks. Something is putting too much stress on these components. I'm not sure what it is, but we don't have enough spare parts to keep rebuilding this transceiver. Grab a tricorder and run a level 3 diagnostic. Maybe there are some microfractures. If we can find and repair those, this should hold out until I can fabricate a new unit. Anorax's original designs are for a temporal field that's big enough for a ship, sizable but finite. We've adapted the tech to cover much larger areas, but that makes the field more unstable, and we had to get everything operational before the Vaadwaur found us. So we cut some corners, a lot of corners. We're making updates and repairs as fast as we can, but we can't afford a failure. This tech is the only thing keeping us alive. Hold this. No, hold it right next to...
All right. No! You can repair it. Oh, yeah, there we go. And there we go. I clicked the buttons in the wrong order. That should do it. Okay, so we did this one. We've got a few others to do. So there's one way down over here, so let's head over there. Alright. Gotta keep on keeping on, everybody. Keep on keeping on. Just don't make any mistakes, otherwise good luck, everybody. Wait, did I just phase through this? No, I jumped over it. Oh, okay. Wait, did I really just phase through that? Alright, so these guys need help over here. What do you need help with?
Your fight overloaded some of the power couplings we use to moderate the temporal flow. If we had a contained space like the technology was originally designed for, this wouldn't be a problem. But we keep pushing the boundaries of what these flow modulators will do. I'm rerouting the power to take stress off the damaged couplings. But first, we need to get this capacitor aligned and ready for the transfer. The temporal technology was developed by a scientist named Anorax. He's still a mystery, even to us. We know he was a ship commander in the Imperium fleet and a genius in temporal mechanics, and that he started work on his inventions in the late 22nd century after our war with the Rilnar. Perhaps he saw temporal manipulation as a way to change our fortunes. We know he was working towards weaponizing his designs, and I can tell from what little I've seen that it is possible. But full access to his data is restricted, so I don't know the full capabilities of his work. Your fight overloaded some of the power.
Alright, we've got to align the capacitor.
Okay, now it's starting to look like something.
There we go. Did that fix it? Alright. Well, we've got no dialogue queue, so... Or dialogue box. Whatever. Let's head over this way. And keep on keeping on, everybody. Okay, so let's see here. Oops. I've got to go further that direction. Alright. We're coming to save you, everybody! Don't worry!
The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us at a stable point in the timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner. We need to get this fixed before the drift coefficient moves out of the safe zone. The Imperium was at its peak in the mid-22nd century. At that time, it controlled more than 900 planets, and our territory spread across more than 5,000 parsecs. Then came the Rilnar, and the Zal, and the Garanor, the Mawasi, and the Nahydron. Our wars chipped away at us, carving one planet after another away from the Imperium. There were only 27 planets left when the Vaadwaur came. Now, almost everyone on those worlds is gone too. The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us at a stable point.
Alright. We'll do what we can, everybody, but no promises. No promises at all. Okay, so, Oops.
Good. I'll put the next location on your tricorder.
Alright, and where's that? Oh, over here. Okay. So we just gotta keep on making our way this way. So, more stuff to fix. We're here to help everybody. Don't mind me. Don't mind all the heralds and minions running through. Good lord. Alright, we gotta speak with the leader of the Krenim.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. We have Anorax's plans, but not the... Interesting. The heralds are opening a gateway.
What?
The repairs should be enough.
I beg mercy, Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
An interesting development.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solanae fleet. And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear.
We shall rend their worlds asunder. Spill them as blood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike.
I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste.
We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. The attack on Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The others saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
Oh. They're not happy. Especially not Tiket. They're kind of missing an arm, though, thanks to Kalis.
They couldn't see us? There were Iconians right in front of us and nothing. They had no idea we were here. We were completely safe.
And now they're leaving. Alright, so talk to the Krenim leader again?
The only protection left to my people
is our ability to manipulate time. But it is something we must do with great care. Even the most innocuous of changes can ripple through reality in unexpected ways. My people and I have made Anorax's theories of temporal manipulation our lives' work. In at least one temporal variant, his ship made the Krenim Imperium the undisputed masters of this region of space. If only we could recreate that vessel. Anorax designed a ship, a wondrous vessel that could manipulate the time streams and erase elements in an attempt to bring about a desired result. Our records show that he even attempted to use this vessel to restore the Krenim's fortunes, but he was defeated by an unknown alliance. Afterward, the Krenim Imperium declined, as perhaps was its fate all along. We were diminished, but content to let time progress as it would, until the Vaadwaur. The first Krenim worlds to fall managed to warn the others. When the Vaadwaur came, we hid ourselves in the time stream. It was the only way we survived. Before the Vaadwaur arrived, we were working on a relic. It was a replica of Anorax's time ship. With it, we could have gone back and eliminated the Vaadwaur threat before it even began. The Vaadwaur's assault on the Imperium took too much from us. Now we possess Anorax's work, but not the means to bring it to life. You have seen what our technology can do. We have the designs. You have the manpower and the materials. Perhaps your governments would be interested in mutual cooperation. Allow us a chance to undo what the Vaadwaur did, and we will give you something that will erase your enemies from time itself.
All right.
There's more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources are almost gone.
We have shipyards, workers, and all the materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to resync with our time and contact our ships. But this is huge. A whole Krenim colony that survived the Vaadwaur? One that has temporal technology that even the Iconians can't counter? A weaponized time ship that can erase entire civilizations like they never existed? This could change the entire war. We could have a chance now.
Alright, ready to beam up. Let's go! On to the next one! To vaporize our enemies. It's the Starfleet way.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance would be interested in investigating such a thing. Personally, I approve of anything the Iconians might fear. Kapla! The war continues, and all of our warriors are needed to fight.
Broken circle?
Please report to the Kiana system. Our partnership with the Krenim is starting to bear fruit, but the project may take more time to complete than we have left. We must consider any plan that ensures our survival.
Alright. Anti-chronoton infused tetrion. That's a mouthful. And some mouthful of pseudoscience. Alright. Well, let's keep on going, guys.
The war continues, and
Alright, broken circle. Put all our effort into taking out one of the, what are they called? Okay. Demons of air and darkness. As soon as we get past this loading screen of doom. Oh wait, crap. I was gonna run and do the daily. Oh well. Too late now, we're too far vested.
Cleared for docking.
That is a big fleet. I think they need, I saw a few gaps, so they need a few more ships. Alright, well, let's keep on keeping on then.
Greetings. On behalf of Captain Cogran and Alliance Command, I am pleased to welcome you to our research station. The captain is completing his preparations. In the meantime, I will give you a tour of the facility, where we are building a weapon that will end the Iconian threat once and for all.
Ooh, shiny.
Follow me. Our researchers can explain how the weapon works and answer any questions you may have.
Alright, lead the way. And they've got different colors on the ground to talk about which part or which department you're heading to.
And here, we have the development area.
How much do you know about the Krenim, 7 of 9?
The Borg have extensive records on the Krenim. They were a species of great interest to the Collective.
I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying us like a bug in a petri dish. I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying anyone.
And what about the Iconians?
The Collective spent a great deal of resources pursuing Iconian technology. They believed the species to be extinct. They were incorrect.
So much for the Borg knowing everything.
The Iconians' technology is far beyond even the capabilities of the Borg.
Fine, but what about shielding the ship that's using the weapon? We haven't solved the paradox problem yet.
This is not my first experience with alternate timelines. It would be possible to develop a form of temporal shielding to protect this vessel from alterations in the timeline.
Alright, speak with this dude. Or this lady.
Welcome to our facility. I'm working with one of the teams here to develop the time ship and choose a target. What we do is different from time travel. Anorex's designs are actually for a weapon that can remove elements from the time stream completely, and then time reshapes itself to account for that absence. In some ways, yes. Once the weapon is fired, it can create an entirely new reality. And anyone or anything that isn't temporally shielded will be a part of that reality. That's why we have to proceed slowly. If we're not careful, we could change everything we know and not even know what's happened. But think of the possibilities. We could reverse the effects of wars, stop threats like the Iconians, even turn back time and eliminate the Borg. This is a weapon, but it's one that can make a better galaxy.
Captain Cogran's briefing is about to begin. Follow me to the conference room.
Alright. We've just got to follow the line in the carpet. Conference room. See? Oops. Let me do a roly-poly. Yeah, I wonder if this is the conference room. I mean, it only said conference. And we are at the center of the Trade Federation. The ISS Mandalorian is cleared for docking. I just upset a lot of people. Funny thing is, though, I'm a fan of Star Wars and Star Trek. So, I don't know.
Greetings. I have heard much about your victories against the Iconians. It is an honor to work with a warrior like yourself. We are almost ready to begin. First, however, Agent Cray would like a word.
Alright. Where is Temporal Agent whoever?
Greetings. My name is Philip Cray. I'm the liaison from Temporal Investigations for this project.
Alright.
Well, where do I start? I'm 157 years old. But that's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion in the Typhon Expanse, serving as an ensign under Captain Morgan Bateson on the USS Bozeman. Much of the crew of the Bozeman found it difficult to integrate back into Starfleet. So much had changed. The Temporal Intelligence Agency took in many of my shipmates, due to our first-hand knowledge of events that occurred in the past. So, that's where I ended up.
Alright.
The Federation has some serious concerns about possible violations of the Temporal Prime Directive. Normally, Starfleet personnel are strictly prohibited from directly interfering with historical events, and should make every effort to maintain the timeline. Indeed, that should tell you how serious this war has become. If the Iconians win, there probably won't be anyone left to preserve the timeline. In this instance, my role is to ensure that we succeed in our task with the minimal possible disruption to the timeline, as well as to address any repercussions of those disruptions. I don't disagree. As a Starfleet officer, I am sworn to uphold the Temporal Prime Directive. Not only that, but I have seen firsthand the dangers that come from ignoring it. But as the Vulcans say, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. The Iconians cannot use time travel, and that makes it a weapon we can use against them. We must consider carefully whether it is too dangerous of a weapon to use at all.
Alright, so let's see here. Alright, begin the briefing while I'm standing on top of the chair.
The war is not going as well as we might wish. Our fleet are protecting key worlds, but dozens of other targets have fallen to Herald attacks. Civilian casualties are rising. We need to act. This facility is building a device to turn the tide in our favor. Captain Nog, what is the status of the weapon?
We've had some setbacks, Captain. We're still weeks from a working prototype. No amount of temporal manipulation will change that.
And have you chosen a target for the temporal incursion?
We are still running simulations. We've configured the holodecks to help us evaluate the possible changes that occur after removing an element from the time stream. Some of these scenarios show promise, but none are exactly what you want.
Very well. We cannot afford to wait another day. We are losing this war. We need to strike now. A direct engagement is our only option. We will put all our resources into a full attack on the Iconians. Every ship we can muster will be a part of one massive strike against the Herald Sphere. Captain Paris is already moving into position with the Vanguard. Ships here will report to the Herald Sphere as soon as possible. There will be more warriors in Stovokor tonight. But first, we will make the Iconians bleed.
I like how the guy warns him and he's like, oh no, anyways. And I'm still standing on top of the chair, awesome. Well, now I've been beamed to my ship. So, alright. Let's do some fighting in space. Maybe. Alright. Where are we heading? Excuse me. Rendezvous with task force.
You are the last ship to arrive. We are ready to set course for the sphere.
Do it!
Alpha Wing, you are cleared for departure.
Adios! Alright, well, there's a lot of fighting going on over here.
Am I glad to see you? It's just not working. The Iconians are gating in their ships, and they have far more reserves than we anticipated. I've called for a hold on the flagship assault until we regroup. There's no point in a suicide run. First, we need to help our ships in trouble. Can I count on you to help?
Sure. But I see some stuff to shoot at over here, so you'll have to excuse me.
This is Pilot X from the USS Keller. We are losing warp and are in need of immediate assistance.
Well, we'll help you as soon as we're able to. Why can't I push this button?
Requesting immediate assistance.
Alright. We'll be there as soon as we can. We just gotta make sure we're pushing all the click buttons. Alright, so...
Any available ships. This is Commander Novaron of the RRW AIMHIG. We require immediate assistance.
Okay, wait, and where are you? Oh, you're over here. Wait, so are you over here by this group? Alright, well... we're gonna fire at all the things, okay? We're even gonna shoot the red shirts out of the out of the torpedo tube. They've been underperforming. Well, that's a nice explosion. What was that? Alright, what's that? Okay, well, oh. So the next area is over this way. Right? No, it's still closer to the sphere. Alright. I'm on the way! Fear not. Keep broadsiding. There we go. Oh, that was a good one. Are those guys going to be dead by the time I get over there? No, I can still get a few shots in. Perfect. Fire everything! Explode all the things! Dang. That thing is really upset. And now they're gonna get sucked into the gravity well. That was a very good grab of the gravity well. I almost thought it was out of range. Oh. Okay. So where's the other one? Well, did I... Oh, there you are. I'm coming! Oops. Oh, Jesus. Approach them from the back. They can't use their Death Star laser on the front if you're behind them.
I cannot do that, Captain. A Klingon does not run from battle.
There you are,
Farewell,
Worf.
Captain.
Today is a good day.
Die.
I said it before he did. There you go. Did that break something in the ship?
People, we've got one shot at this.
All right. Push him back. Are they falling back to repair? What's going on? Fire everything! Oops. Oh, that guy died. Oh, that one's dead.
We are clear to enter the gateway.
We're falling back.
I cannot do that,
again?
Captain. A Klingon does not run from battle. Farewell, Captain. Today is a good day to die.
Am I stuck in a time loop?
All right, people, we've got one shot at this.
All right, well. Okay. Was that part of it, or did the game kind of goof? Wouldn't surprise me if the game goofed. Oh, Shadow. Would you be surprised if the game goofed? You would not, huh? Alright, we've traveled inside the sphere. Alright, well, let's blow up all the things. Why are you firing over there? Why are you... Bro. I've got it set up perfectly to fire straight ahead, and then it fires all the way off to the left. Oh well. I've got to do a few click buttons. Alright. Fire all the things! Beam overloads everywhere! Everybody gets a beam overload! Goodness. Good lord.
Signaling the carriers to move into position now.
Alright.
Herald reinforcements inbound. We need to deal with them.
Probably. If we want to live. Yeah, okay. Alright. Where's these enemies? Oh, cool. That person got an epic prize token. Nice. I love those freaking prize tokens. I'm a little guilty of going overboard on them. Mostly because of the upgrade token that's in them. Those things actually save me a lot of dilithium. If you have the opportunity to get those, by all means. Okay, cool. Boarding party has landed. Oh, they're over there. Okay, hold on. I finally saw some movement. No. What in the... What is going on with my engines? I don't know what that was, but that was kind of cool. God. Alright, well, those guys all blew up. Jesus. I broke all kinds of... Holy crap. Hull integrity is fine. It's a scratch. We'll live. Mostly. There we go. Geez, they sent in the big guns right here. You get a grab well too? You want a grab well? Oh, Jesus, that thing exploded. I wasn't even paying attention to the damage that was being done. But it exploded, so something worked out well. Alright, they're over here. Run! Have a grab well. Ooh, baby. Now get closer to the grab well. You'll be fine. It wants to give you guys a hug. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Those things are beautiful when the beam overload procs all at once. On all the beams. Beautiful. Ah! Help! I exploded. I ran out of buttons to click. Alright, well, we're gonna have to respawn. Yeah, see, your engines... No, that was the enemy, though. Okay. Well, okay. We're heading back into the fray, guys. We're gonna push more buttons. There you go. Nice grab well right there. Awesome. Beautiful. We're starting this canvas off the correct way with a grab well right smack dab in the middle of the canvas. And then whatever other buttons I can push. Oh god. Jesus. All them beam overloads rocking all at the same time, multiple times. I love it. Music to my ears, actually. Alright, where's the next group? Who wants more? Alright, they're over here. Turn! There you go, have another grab well. Oh my god, everything melted for a second. Love it! Hey, I used Science Team. I'm calling shenanigans because I cleared that with Science Team. What else? Did everything else explode? Wait, we get to beam to the flagship now? Alright. Well, let me just make sure everything is replenished for the moment. Alright.
Boarding parties are on the flagship.
There used to be a stat saying how many crew were remaining alive.
Ooh. Great! We got through. What's your status? We can't reach any of the other away teams. Acknowledged. Sensors are picking up power fluctuations near your coordinates. The impact with the Quartar must have disrupted their systems. Start disabling anything you can reach. If we do enough damage, maybe that will help us take their ship.
Say less. Wait. But what you're saying is push all the buttons and break all the things. I am just the guy for that. I'm my own unintentional saboteur. Alright. Phaser stun pistol it is. You guys don't stand a chance against these OG phasers. Hello, Mr. Klingon.
Away teams are attacking power junctions, but they are encountering heavy resistance. It would be an honor to join your team, sir.
Applaud! And it would be an honor to have you. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to go, but they told me to break
Away
all the
teams
things.
reporting in, sir. Heavy resistance and heavy casualties.
Obviously. They feel a certain type of
Detecting
way.
life signs and weapon discharges dead ahead.
You don't say. You don't say. Almost like I could have looked up and seen that. All right, time to melt face, everybody. Jeez. Look at this go. We're just melting through all these guys. This is crazy. I never would have thought about it. See, I didn't pay too much attention last time I leveled a character because once I had the ability to have unlimited standard issue phasers from the original series, I used those as a cheap, easy weapon for my away team. Because, I mean, it was readily available, it was cheap, and it leveled with them. So I didn't have to keep... I just had to focus on their personal shields and their armor. But then, when I was leveling this particular character, because this is my newest character, I still gotta work on the face, but, as I was leveling them, I got them to level 60, or no, level 50, and I was like, you know what? I do have the option to give these guys much better weapons, but I was like, you know what? Let's upgrade their, let's upgrade their, their standard weapon. I know, nothing's epic at the moment. This character will get there. It just takes time and dilith. So I just took time to upgrade these things, and these freaking phase 2, type 2 phasers are freaking amazing. Like, I'm using a phaser stun pistol, and like my one of my other go-tos is type 3 phaser rifle. Like, I'm having a blast. And those that have been watching the stream, you can see how quickly we're taking care of business. I mean, it's rather comical, actually. All right, so what direction am I supposed to go? I'm gonna say the answer to the question is yes. But before we go any further, since there's no enemies attacking us at the moment, I do have to go and use the restroom. So we're gonna take a quick about 10-15 minute stretch break. So if you guys need to take time to stretch, refill your drinks, if you got to switch over to laundry, if you've been putting that off and you forgot about it, well, here's your reminder. Use the restroom yourself. By all means, we'll be back momentarily. And we are back, everybody. I hope everybody had themselves a very good stretch break. I do apologize for the delay in getting back, but such is life. So let's keep on keeping on, guys. All right, so I was trying to remember which direction I gotta go, and it looks like I've got to go back to the room I just left. Lovely. I gotta go that way. Alright. Let's get going, guys.
I am detecting Federation and Herald weapons fire beyond this door.
Cool.
There is also a power junction.
Cool. We're gonna join in the fray. Everything is going to melt. This is crazy how quickly these guys melt. I don't really... I've got a good idea of what kind of DPS this character does on the ground, based on a parse last night. But this character is still a work in progress. Like in space, I'm only in a tier 5 ship. Oh no. All right, you first. And we're just melting through her shields. Oh, she is not very happy with me at all, is she? Oh no.
Matara is retreating. She might be trying to recharge her energy.
Ah, I got stuck in the thing. All right.
Whoa, what are you doing over there? The fluctuations are increasing exponentially. Interesting, but it makes sense. The Iconians are energy beings. If Matara can't use the ship's systems, she'll use herself as a battery for the gateways. But that's probably dangerous for her. She's bleeding herself dry with every gateway. Keep at it. If you can drain enough of her energy, she might make herself vulnerable.
Herald, reinforcements!
Oh no! More things to melt!
We need to disable the other junctions.
Alright.
There is another power junction ahead.
Wait. Wait, where? Oh, it's in the other area. Okay. So it's this way? Alright. Let's get going, everybody. Let's get going. And she's like, with a wave of my hand, nothing happened. With a wave of my hand, nothing happened. Then she suspected me, of all people, of breaking something. How dare she have the gall to have such accuracy with where to place the blame. Oh, hey there. All right, bet. Matara.
The demon is weakening. Keep disabling the power junction.
It's working. She's using her own energy to power the gateways.
Time for you to melt, Matara. Hello defiler. I've just got to get out of the stupid. I was almost out of the stupid, but it's dead now. Alright, well, how many more do we got to kill?
The area is secure, and the other interface is just over there.
Perfect. We're going to break this one.
I am detecting a third junction ahead.
Alright, cool. I don't know which junction this was, but we broke it. Oh, we gotta keep on keeping on. Alright. Oh, when did I run out of those? Oh, I forgot that's what was missing from my... Okay. So, next time we are on Earth Space Dock, I've got to make sure we restock some of our
Another
stuff.
junction just ahead, sir.
Alright, I see it. Somewhere. I can see it through the wall!
Forcing the creature to use her own power, we can weaken her enough to defeat her.
Probably. Pretty arrogant, so... You never know.
I am detecting strong energy signatures ahead. I believe it to be some kind of command center.
Keep that energy! Keep that energy! Let the hate flow through you. I'll have to switch to the ISS Mandalorian.
This could work.
Keep firing, everybody! He's not very happy. He's gonna get broken. You sure?
A harbinger. Prepare yourself.
Oh, I'm not worried about the harbinger. Oh, sweet. I was like, wait. Wait, I don't want to die yet. Alright.
We must disable the other interface before we continue.
I think they broke. Oh no. Shadow, are you comfortable? Hey, are you comfortable, my handsome kitty cat?
The area ahead contains 4 interface junctions.
Alright. Well, we're gonna keep working on them. Itaro's gonna come in and we're gonna have to keep whooping her. Foolish mortal. Foolish immortal. Doesn't have to be this way, Maytara. Alright, bet. As soon as I get back down on the ground. It doesn't have to be this way, Iconian.
Reinforcements on their way.
What reinforcements? They're all gone. We melted them. Melted! Do you hear me? Hey, that's cheating. I don't want to get taken out by that sun flare. Foolish god. We're gonna pull a
More
Hulk
reinforcements.
moment.
Watch your back.
Well, you guys can handle them, right? Yeah, you guys got this. There's. I didn't even have to touch that one. Oops! It broke. It doesn't have to be this way. Dang, look at the range on that sun flare. Hey Tara, it doesn't have to be this way. I promise you, it could be different. So we've got a thrall and a thingamajig. You guys don't stand a chance. Walking around all arrogant and everything and getting melted. Alright, Maytaro. Time for one last show.
I see clearly now, Ticket. I will stand with you, and these creatures will pay for what they've done.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Fall back! Transporter, beam us up!
Run! Avenge me! I told y'all it didn't have to be that way.
You made it back. Count yourself among the fortunate few. What's the situation on the flagship? I hate to say it, but that might be the first bit of good news I've heard all day. Okay, we need to fall back. While there's still a chance, the Heralds will be coming back in force.
Obviously, we just killed one of their gods. Oops.
These warriors died well, and they will not be forgotten.
Oh, I gotta scan these ones over here. Oh, they're there. Are you alive? Oh. And escape pods, where? Over there. Hold on! We're coming! Yeah, they're not happy. Simba, here, bud. What? Here, bud. Come here, good boy. Lay down right here. You can lay down right there. Good kitty cat. Hey, where are you going? Finally out of the cutscene, or out of the loading screen. All right, let's go to the conference room. Okay, that's development. Simba, come here. Come here.
I don't think we have a choice now. We have to complete the Krenim device. Captain Cogran wants it online immediately, but this isn't something we can rush. Cutting corners with temporal mechanics? That's how you end up with unsolvable time paradoxes. Look, I'll do whatever I can, but I'm scared of this technology. Building it will be the greatest challenge of my career, but actually altering time? I'm not sure anyone should have that much power.
I want to personally commend you. Whatever success we had in this mission was thanks to you. The Iconians have lost their leader. Their unity is broken. That might give us an opening to end this war. The cost, though, all those people, I can't help but feel that I failed them.
Despite the extraordinary efforts of you and many others, our operation was a failure. We're still totaling up the casualties, but the cost was too great. The Heralds still stand. They have lost one Iconian, but if anything, that will only prolong the conflict. Defeating Matara was a combination of the sacrifice of Guroth and many others, your quick thinking and martial prowess, and the Iconians' arrogance. Matara did not believe an Iconian could die. The others will not make the same mistake.
Nope. I told her the whole time that it didn't have to be this way. She didn't want to listen, so...
Indeed,
well.
but that is a small comfort to the warriors who have entered Stovercore this day. Those of us who remain will mourn, and then we survive another day.
Alright, time to beam up to my ship. Beam me up, Scotty!
Our losses were great today, and we will mourn for every hero who died defending their galaxy. I am a warrior. I believe in honorable combat, direct tactics, and looking my enemy in the eye. Although you did manage to destroy Matara and break the unity of the Iconians, I now see that we cannot use traditional combat to defeat them. Captain Nog and his team will continue their work on the weapon. It may be our only option.
Yeah, we're gonna go with this button.
The war continues, and all... The research teams in the Kiana system require... The war
I just told you I'm not interested at this time. Thank you. Shadow, it's okay. It's okay, I promise. I've got your paw. I've got your paw. Oh no, now you're feisty. Wanna play? Wanna play? Get this. Oh no. Gave you your toy. Uh-oh. What do you think, Shadow? See, that's a chew toy, Shadow. That looks so weird. Curious.
Cadets arriving from Starfleet Academy must report to Admiral Quinn's office upon arrival.
Alright, so now all we've got to do is we've got to talk to Q, go to the Winter Wonderland, so we can get our daily out of the way for that. Then we'll keep on keeping on, guys. We'll just keep on melting face.
Eldor Day of Honor. Is that how you say it? Mortal holiday so perplexed. Oh, are you ready to feel the winter wind whipping at your... Never mind. Regardless, I fear you may be too frail of body and mind to withstand all the merriment I've conjured up for you this year. Still, if you insist, so be it.
Make that sound like a threat. Don't threaten me with a good time. Alright. Let's see here. Time to keep on keeping on, everybody. A little bit of lag, but such is life. Hey, can I talk to you? Perfect. We've got whatever that creature is. Run! No, the ice didn't function like it should. Curious. It almost cost us the race. We would have had to restart. No! Oh well. It is what it is. Wouldn't it be the first time we've had to restart the race due to technical difficulty? Run, my minion! Run! I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there to say. Alright, and we are almost at the finish line again. There we go. Now all we gotta do is go turn in, yeah, turn everything in so we can keep on keeping on. That guy just kind of almost teleported in place. Alright.
Enjoying yourself? Ready to return home already? What is it now?
Well, fine. Be that way, Q. Good grief.
Cadets arriving from Starfleet Academy must report to Admiral Quinn's office upon arrival.
I should probably clear my inventory. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, while we're here...
Officers leaving Earth space dock must double-check their gear before transport. Unclaimed items will be disposed of.
Now while we're here, we've got to get that other ground gear. I keep forgetting to grab while we're on the ground, which is weird. But we'll remember it this time. Maybe. You never know. Let's see here. I don't know if we're gonna need more large hypos, but we'll definitely look into it.
Starfleet welcomes its allies
Okay.
from the Republic to Earth space dock.
Oops.
Transporter technician to room 1232.
Got a lot of random stuff. There we go. What's this?
Arriving at Donna Base 6. Report to Admiral Quinn's office upon arrival.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Where did I put my class?
Officers leaving Earth space dock must double check their gear before transport. Unclaimed items will be disposed of. Construction technicians need...
Oh, I put them somewhere. Oh, you know what? Only got one guy active space. Quality, rare, very rare, and ultra rare. Yeah, I'm gonna have you. I can't get over that I hadn't set these guys up yet. You know, you get so used to your builds and everything, you get a new character and you forget things. Okay, what about on ground? Let's see.
Security teams, report to docking bay 6.
Still have 2 more slots open, guys. We'll figure this out together. I know there's better ones you can buy on the exchange, but at the moment, this is all right.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 38.
There we go. So we've got all of those set up. Okay. And I haven't even started any of that stuff yet with this character. I probably should, but it is what it is.
Staff is hosting an open house at 20:30 hours. Raktoshino and light refreshments will be available.
Samba, it's okay. It's all right. What are you doing?
Starfleet welcomes its allies from the Romulan Republic to Earth Space Dock.
All right, let's see here. So, what did we get? Okay, so we got an ultra rare and a rare. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Cadets arriving from Starfleet Academy must report to Admiral Quinn's office upon arrival.
Well, we've pretty much got all of these. Wait.
Paris shuttle.
Oh, these are all new. That's a pretty good kit.
Cadets arriving from Starfleet Academy must report to Admiral Quinn's office upon arrival.
Consume 1 charge. Oh, that's those things. Oh, okay, that's where people have been getting those. Oh, but it takes 5.
Cadets arriving from Starfleet Academy must report to Admiral
Dang it.
Quinn's office upon arrival.
That would be fantastic right now, but oh well. Let's see here.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 48. Holodeck time.
Never really got that.
Kiosk on deck 48.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab this because that sounds. Alright, that I've seen this kit module before, but I haven't used it myself. So it'll be curious to see that. Oop. All right. So, let's keep on keeping on then. Okay, let's see here. Episode. We're still in the Iconian War, right? Yeah. So we've got to go to Butterfly, and then the next one is the next one's Midnight. Keep on keeping on,
the
guys.
Research teams and the war continues, and all of our war.
All right. Begin Butterfly.
Welcome. We have been working with the Krenim to build both this facility and a weapon similar to the one developed by Anorax in the 22nd century. Captain Nog is running point for the Alliance, but teams from all across the Alpha and Beta quadrants are involved with the research. It's fascinating work, but there's a lot to do yet.
How can I help? Oops.
Captain Nog might be able to explain more. He's waiting for you.
All right. Oh, so you're in the conference room, or where are you? Oh wait, he's over in development, right? Yeah. Hey, Nog!
I wish I was seeing you under better circumstances. We've managed to make a prototype of the Krenim weapon in Anorax's records, but we have not attempted to use it yet. Time isn't something you mess around with, so we have been conducting simulations here of possible incursions, as well as developing new ways to protect and store data on various timelines. That was the first simulation we tried. The results were fairly catastrophic. Without the Iconians, the first development of warp technology by other cultures in the Alpha Quadrant is severely delayed, by about 50,000 years. Removing the Iconians would change everything we know.
Oops.
Let me put it this way. In one version, the Day Ones eventually rise to power and conquer most of the Beta Quadrant. They are forced back by the Vulcans, who never embrace logic, and later enslave much of what is now Federation and Klingon space.
Oh. Okay, so that's a little bit of a problem. The tiny itty bitty problem.
The Herc never developed warp technology at all, so they never invade Kronos and unite the Klingons as a warrior culture. When the Vulcan Star Empire finds the Klingons in the 22nd century, they were mostly farmers who had made some advances in epic poetry. By the present day in this simulation, the Vulcan Star Empire is locked in a to-the-death struggle with the Dominion. I wish I was seeing you under better circumstances. We've managed to make a prototype of the Krenim weapon in Anorax's records, but we have not attempted to use it. When we talk about time alteration, we're specifically referring to the Krenim weapon's ability to remove something from time. Anything, from a single molecule to an entire civilization. It's as if the target of the weapon never existed at all. Correct. The changes ripple out from the incursion point and result in a new reality where the target no longer exists. This does mean that the ship must be able to fire on a target. The details are a bit more complex, of course, but that's the main difference from conventional time travel. Temporal agents from all three factions are watching everything we do carefully. That's one of the reasons we're running holodeck simulations first. Between you and me, I'm glad they're here. The Krenim are a little too eager to use the weapon. Time manipulation is a very delicate operation under the best of circumstances. We can't just start shooting things out of existence and hoping it all works out for the best.
Why not?
I wish I was seeing you under better circumstances. We've managed to make a prototype of the Krenim weapon in Anorax's records, but we have not attempted to use it yet. Time isn't something you mess around. We've tried a different number of scenarios, but only in the holodeck. Direct action against the Iconians is proving to be problematic, because so much time has passed since they were first a great power. Incursions that far back in time must be carefully planned, or the fallout of even minor changes can ripple across reality. We have, however, seen some promise in trying to delay their arrival. Actually, it would be closer to a 700-year delay if our calculations are correct. The Iconians have had 200,000 years to build their fleets, but we're catching up to them. We've already seen what the 29th century technology can do. Imagine what we'll have in the 32nd century. Exactly. The other potential solution is to cut into the current power base. What if the Iconians never allied with the Alachi or the Solanae? We wouldn't be facing the trouble we do now. The three most promising incursions each follow one of these tactics. My teams have been running simulations and refining their targets, but I'd like you to assist them using a special quantum recursive algorithm. Our simulators can run the outcome of a possible incursion on the holodeck. Interacting with that simulation will give us more data than just crunching the numbers. We need to really interact with it to see what reality would look like, and for that, I need someone like you with field experience.
Alright, so we've got to go run some simulation. Alright.
Hello. Please allow me to explain what we're doing here. We've determined that if we remove a specific series of stars from the Beta Quadrant in the distant past, a rogue planet will enter the Iconia system and cause massive geological damage at about the same time the planet was bombarded by the Iconians' enemies. The technological buildup of the orbital bombardment that destroyed the Iconian civilization will still happen, but the Iconians themselves will have to deal with a natural disaster, not a war. Maybe the survivors of a natural disaster, if there are any, won't be so vengeful, and none of the stars we will remove have planets with the possibility of developing life. The overall effect on the galaxy is minimal. It's a painful path, but it could be the one that leads to peace. The number of stars we will have to remove is a concern, which is why we're trying this in a simulation first. But as Captain Nog said, these simulations aren't perfect, so we have devised a holodeck program that will expand and extrapolate on possible effects of the temporal incursion. It's the best option we have available to us. The holodeck's algorithms have been updated to change and adapt to the data created by the simulated timeline alteration. This is not your average holo novel.
I hope not.
Once we run the program, you'll be able to interact with our best approximation of the new timeline. Interaction with the holodeck components will allow the program to generate a more in-depth solution and give us a better idea of what to expect. We have set this simulation on a Federation starship patrolling the Sol system, and you are the captain. If all goes as planned, we expect that almost everything in the system should be close to current reality.
Alright. Well, where's the holodeck? Point the way! Oh, it's up there. Okay, and who else do I got to talk to?
Hello. Under ordinary circumstances, perhaps. It's only because the Iconian situation is so desperate that we're allowing this research to continue. You've been on the front lines of the war. I'm sure you realize how few options we have left. Hello. Anything involving temporal mechanics is complicated, but the short answer is yes. I am watching these simulations very closely, as are my counterparts from the Republic and the Klingon Empire. Even small changes to time can have large and lasting effects. On Earth, we've called this the butterfly effect. The metaphorical example is of a butterfly flapping its wings and starting a chain of events that lead to a hurricane on the other side of the planet. Again, it is complicated. Suffice it to say that at this moment in time, our governments have all agreed that our options are limited. This might be our best chance to stop or delay the Iconians. But temporal investigations will intervene if we feel that the cure is more dangerous than the disease. Hello.
Okay, so we have the option of talking to him. We did. Let's keep on going, guys. Is it the holodeck? Oh, here we are. Interesting. Not your typical holodeck. Oh no.
Captain, you're alive. We repelled the intruders on the bridge, but the ship has taken heavy damage, and a lot of the crew are injured. Sir, I'm not sure this is the time. So many people are hurt, and most of the systems are offline. The life support is on backups, and our resources are down to nothing, and... The Dominion stopped firing at us when we lost weapons. Now they're focusing on Earth's defense grid, but it's only a matter of time before they return to finish us off.
Wait, what happened? Oh, the Dominion are fighting us now?
Sir, I tried to fight them off. The boarding parties, the Gemhead are. We have to stop the Dominion. They can't take Earth too.
Don't worry, we'll stop them. You were standing in the air. I saw that. Highly suspicious.
We can't stop them. Maybe if we hadn't been at war with the Romulans. Maybe if the Klingons hadn't ripped themselves apart. I'll be fine, Captain. Just rattle.
All right. What about you? Oops, I'm stepping on you.
I never expected they would get so far into our defenses. I'm sorry, Captain. I just need a moment. Then I'll be ready to fight.
Incoming hail!
USS Ajax. Sensors show your ship is completely defenseless, and I would prefer not to delay our arrival at Earth to deal with such a minor annoyance. Surrender now, and I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We'll never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. Hull integrity 22.8%. We're holding on hopes and prayers. We ain't got no weapons or shields. And we've got multiple hull breaches. It's fine. Betazoid taken 3 billion casualties. Oh, good God. Stellar Prime taken 2.5 billion. Jesus. Ooh, uninhabitable and 9.4 billion casualties. Good God, what happened here? Captain's personal log, Stardate, whatever. We haven't seen the bulk of the enemy fleet in 3 days, but their scouts continue to harass us. Vulcan is lost, and Doria is in flames. Romulus, Stellar Prime, Betazed, Trill, all ashes. If the Romulans had joined us, maybe this would have been different. The Klingons barely had enough ships left to control their home system. They weren't a threat anymore. We were offering friendship, but the Romulans refused us. And then the Dominion came and took everything. Whoops. So in that reality, the Dominion, I guess, ends up winning the Dominion War?
Hello.
Hello and goodbye! Oh, okay, where are you? Who are you?
Sorry, we were watching from the control room, and that could have gone better. Even with all that, the simulation data on whether the Iconians were entirely eliminated from that timeline is inconclusive. We were able to record your interactions, and we've been able to piece together what happened from those. From what we can piece together, the Klingon Empire was never unified by its conflicts against outsiders, and the great houses turned on one another instead. The Romulans took the chaos as an opportunity to attack. The Federation stepped in to help the Klingons, and the war between the three factions basically ripped the quadrant apart. The Dominion then conquered all three weakened powers. Agreed. My team will continue working on other possible incursion scenarios.
As you should. Alright, what about you? Said you got something? Lay it on me.
Another one of you Voyagers? I don't know how you can help, but very well. My team is working on scenarios that reduce the Iconian power base. We're attempting to do so by fixing a mistake that Janeway allowed to happen decades ago. We're going to stop the Vaadwaur from being rediscovered. We plan to do this by preventing Voyager from ever coming into contact with underspace. This will prevent them from finding Vaadwaur Prime, and 7 of 9 will never wake the Vaadwaur. No, but you're all the same. You come to our quadrant, meddle in affairs that don't concern you and that you don't understand, and leave chaos in your wake. Now, you want us to help you alter time. Tell me, does that sound like something someone like you should be doing? None of us are going to survive if we don't try to repair the damage you've already done. The goal is to cause a solar flare that will force Voyager to divert from the course it was on when it stumbled into underspace. If it safely passes without entering underspace, it can continue on its trip home and bypass the Vaadwaur entirely. The simulation is set for the USS Voyager, which is fitting since they caused the problem in the first place. Our projections show that even if the Vaadwaur never return, your people will still find a reason to stick your noses into our business. So, we're attempting to see how the elimination of the Vaadwaur will change the formation of the Delta Alliance. You will be a member of the diplomatic team.
All right.
Don't mind Noi. I think he partially blames people from your quadrant for some of the Krennin's troubles. After all, if Voyager hadn't restored the Vaadwaur, they would have never been in a position to ally with the Iconians. But there is no reason to dwell on past hurts. We're trying to fix what we can here, and then learn to accept the rest. Noi funnels that passion to help his people into his work. Perhaps it will change everything. It is a pleasure to meet you. Both Captain Nog and Seven speak highly of you. My name is Claudia, and I am a Tutarian. We're from a region of the Delta Quadrant Voyager never visited, so we haven't had much contact with species from the Alpha and Beta quadrants until now. However, my world has had close ties with the Krenim for several years. Now that they are actively pursuing temporal technology, I chose to join them and lend whatever assistance I can. I miss my home, but I've made a new one here. Meeting Noi has opened me up to a world beyond my own. It is a pleasure to meet you. Both Captain Nog and Seven speak.
Alright. Let's run the simulation, guys. From the top. As soon as I make my way back there. Alright, let's get going, guys. Next mission. Or next simulation. Roll cameras. And action.
This is an absolute disaster. I had thought that Admiral Tuvok was being pessimistic about the chance for success here, but now I think he was right. No, it's not. The hierarchy started setting these people against one another before Admiral Tuvok and his team could start to pull them together. The very fact that they all agreed to be in the same room is a minor miracle. Eventually, between Vulcan logic, Klingon tenacity, and Romulan pragmatism, we'll convince everyone here that the threat is real, and an alliance is in their best interest. But it won't be easy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I see I have another argument to break up.
Good luck.
We've always tried to be good neighbors and treat other races with respect, but this is really too much. The Malon are using our system as a dump, and their trash isn't our problem. I should be shouting. I'm upset. The Malon are trying to force us off our beautiful new planet so they can turn it into something toxic. How would you like it if someone treated your ship like a garbage scow? We've always tried to be good neighbors and treat other The Malon claim the hierarchy are harassing them, but they're targeting our ships too. So I don't know what to believe. But there are rumors, traitor talk, you know how it is. But I've heard it a lot lately. They say the hierarchy are capturing people and selling them to another race for experiments or as food. We've always tried to be good. The Malon might not be the biggest threat, but they are the most immediate. Wait until they start dumping their trash in your front yard and see how you like it.
Are you here to preach about responsible waste management too? You can save it. I have a commitment to my people and my planet that supersedes any other concerns. We don't need outsiders telling us what to do. If the Talaxians want to talk, they can come to us directly.
Alright, so that's a disaster. Let's see.
The Malon have resisted attempts to accept less hazardous waste management practices and continue dumping waste throughout the quadrant. The most at-risk populations are the Talaxians, who have a new colony close to Malon dumping grounds. The Malon have moved into Talaxian space to avoid hierarchy attacks. Diplomatic relations between the Malon and Talaxians are rapidly deteriorating. The Malon have accused the Talaxians of working with the hierarchy, a charge the Talaxians strenuously deny. The Benthans could possibly pressure the Malon to return to the negotiation table.
Alright. So, let's see here.
Yes, what is your question? I am rather busy. The Hazari are stepping up their smuggling operations, and the hierarchy's new drive for profits has created a significant increase in attacks on unaligned transports. Good luck with that. The Hazari aren't interested in anything but making deals. This whole meeting is just a waste of time. Unity might work where you come from, but I don't have any reason to cooperate with criminals like the Hazari or thugs like the hierarchy.
That's fair.
What do you want? Did the Benthans make you one of their little deputies? Or was it the Malon? Before everyone broke ties with the hierarchy, they told us what people say about us. Mercenaries. Honorless. Ha! They all deny it, but we know. Now we look out for ourselves. Fine. Run back to the Benthans. I'll be here if you want to talk business.
Excuse me.
Unraveling this mess could take months, years.
So that dude left, those guys are leaving. Oof. Y'all left. What else?
The number of planets the hierarchy have taken outright has increased 20% over the past 6 months. A push for higher profits has prompted steady growth of hierarchy territory. Reports of abductions in areas near hierarchy space have increased by 77.2%. However, this data has not been confirmed by outside sources because few Delta Quadrant species are willing to share information with the Federation. Further investigation is needed.
2 likes, let's go! Thank you all so very much for the support. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you all are having yourselves a great one. Shift log.
Ambassador's log, stardate 87234.5. Our allies in the Kiana system have been invaded by hierarchy forces. The Kiana colony is a small farming community with no strategic value, so the attack simply doesn't make sense. According to one survivor we managed to find, the hierarchy were working with the Ilachi. The Ilachi took captives to an unknown location.
Crazy. Huh. Okay, download data. Alright, end program. Alright, let's go turn in our report. Who do I turn this into? Oh yeah, over there.
Damn, that was useless. The Iconians were so determined to have a hold here that they simply found another species to fit the bill. Maybe if you had been a better negotiator, you would have been able to unite those representatives against the hierarchy. Then, at least we would have had a chance. This scenario isn't as catastrophic as trying to remove the Iconians, but it's not exactly ideal either. We'll have to try something else.
You must excuse my husband's harsh demeanor. This has been a very trying time for the Krenim. Thank you for helping us get this far. We'll keep working.
Thank you.
Trust my wife to be the voice of reason. Perhaps I was too hard on you. I just want to be able to fix all of this. We can't turn back time, but we can change it. Please speak to Gamma Team. Captain Nog thinks very highly of their plan.
Alright. Where are they? Over here. Found you.
Hello. We've been waiting for you. Our team is focusing on delaying tactics. What if Iconia had never been discovered? In 2365, Captain Donald Varley of the USS Yamato found a star chart on Denias 3 that revealed the location of Iconia. I want to redirect a meteor to impact the archaeological site on Denias 3 before Captain Varley begins his excavations. Iconia will remain a myth, and we will not attract the Iconians' attention as early as we did. True, but if you compare the changes in Iconian technology over the past 200,000 years with what the rest of us have done in the past 2 centuries, it's obvious that the Iconian culture has stagnated while we have advanced rapidly. Additionally, there are other factors in play that could trigger the alliances and sharing of technology that have come about because of the Iconian threat. It's a risk, but it's one that could pay off. The program is set for Romulan space. Because the Hobus supernova was caused by direct Iconian interference, we expect Romulus to be intact in this new reality. As such, the Romulan Star Empire should once again be a major power in the Quadrant. Your role will be as an officer on a Romulan warbird.
All right.
Yes, to call it a huge change would be an understatement. Please be aware that nothing will be done unless the Republic agrees this is the best possible solution. There is already a team here working on the possible restoration of Romulus, and Commander Jirak has been authorized to speak for the Republic if needed. The fact that our data shows delaying the Iconian arrival will also save Romulus is an interesting coincidence, but it does not mean we will accept the solution without looking at other options. The program...
All right. To the holodeck! As I do, a dodge roll. For whatever reason, I only hit the button once, but it is what it is. Alright, who's Commander so-and-so? Where am I going? I like how when I hit map, it started alternating between there actually being a map and there not being a map. But I think I saw something highlighted over that direction. Maybe. Alright. Who do I need to talk to?
Ah, Sub-Commander. I'd like to test out some new security passcodes, if you would be so kind as to seal the doors and disable certain, equipment. We need to talk.
Understood. Let's see here. Disable this. And disable this. Oops. Can I talk now? Oh no.
Thank you for playing along, Sub-Commander. The Tal Shiar can't hear us now. I need to talk to you about Datan and the Separatists. They've been located near the Dewa system. What we do next could change our future. Datan has been inspired by Spock's teaching. He and many others have left the homeworld and are gathered together in a flotilla somewhere near Tau Dewa. Datan and his allies have been making overtures of peace to both the Federation and the Klingons. Because of this, they have enough support that even the Tal Shiar won't take direct action against them. The Borg are at our borders. The Empire can't fight the Collective and the Separatists at the same time. Thank you for playing along, Sub-Commander. The Tal Shiar can't hear us. If I was, I wouldn't have needed you to lock the door. I intend to put Lieutenant Silan in the brig and then take this ship and crew to join the Separatists. Are you with me? I know. I have tried to work within the system, but the system is broken and corrupt. Datan and his people are building something better. You and I both know it. The crew knows it. We will take this warbird to Datan, and we will finally be free.
Alright, well... good luck with that. Okay, okay. Gotta do this. Open the door! I need out! Bye, dude. Good luck! You're not fighting anyone yet, are you? Front. Who's oh.
Secret conversations between the commander and one of his senior officers? Very suspicious. Loyal citizens of the Romulan Star Empire have no need for locked doors.
everyone on this ship. Datan and his people are terrorists. If you join them, you will share their fate.
Alright, well. What happens?
A destiny free from the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. If we leave, we will have a better, brighter future than what they would allow us. I know it is a step into the unknown, but it is a step we will take together. Throw off your chains. We will join our brothers and sisters in freedom.
Okay. So, what's gonna happen? It'd be interesting if there was a firefight on the bridge.
I wanted to let you know that I am with you and Commander Tamer. Some of my family has left Romulus to join Datan. I'll be proud to join them.
Alright. Well, what else? Oops. Status report, new Romulus areas, neutral zone, Imperial ships, blah blah blah. Being reassigned to patrol areas, patrols in areas targeted by the Borg. Interesting. Let's see. And speaking to and for Iconian activity. No Herald or Iconian signatures, no references to Heralds. Only references and historical files. Iconians as myth. Interesting. A lot of assimilation in the Beta Quadrant. Not good. I got some bad news. A lot of places in the Beta Quadrant came down with a terminal case of Borg. Oh, I gotta go over there. Hey, your simulation.
That is the most promising simulation yet. It appears there was some merit to our hypothesis that the Iconians advanced their plans due to early contact. The readings do indicate higher levels of Borg activity, but it should be an acceptable risk. The data in this simulation does show higher Borg activity than we're currently seeing, but there are no signs of Herald, Iconian, or Solanae presence at all. And while the Romulan Star Empire is restored to their former power, there is a democratic Romulan group opposing the Tal Shiar. And more importantly, Romulus is intact. This is the result many of our Romulan researchers have been trying to bring about. The political calculus of the quadrant will change, but the data supports what you saw on the holodeck.
Yeah.
No Iconians. We have solid projections. The only suggestion I have now is that you consider it in conjunction with Captain Nog and the Republic representatives here.
That's fair. But a lot of the Beta Quadrant coming down with a severe terminal case of the Borg, could be a lot of Borg.
This last test has the most promising results I've seen, and saving the Romulan homeworld is an added bonus. We're not going to have a lot of shots at this. I've been looking at Anorex's work, and I think it's too easy to get into a temporal loop where you try again and again for a specific result, and time starts fighting back. I'm inclined to say this is our best chance. But this will have a huge impact on the reality we know, especially your people, Commander Jirok. I won't give my authorization without hearing from everyone.
Yeah, I can't move forward without considering the effect.
This is difficult. It would change everything for us. We'd have our home back, but the Republic, everything we've built, it would all be gone.
Yep.
but there's still hope. Even in this other reality, Datan has led many Romulans away from Sela and her Tal Shiar thugs. The simulation specifically mentioned Datan and a separatist movement. Commander Tamer makes the choice to join Datan, the same choice he made after the homeworld was lost. With Romulus, we could have numbers. More people who have had enough of the Tal Shiar's oppression could join us. Maybe millions more. If Datan is able to get a movement going, even at the height of the Empire's power, I have to believe that change is possible. Make the incursion. The lives we save will be worth the work we'll have to do to reform the Republic. The Tal Shiar wasn't able to stop us the first time. They won't stop us again.
True, but you've got to factor in the threat of becoming a Borgulan, okay? I don't think you want to be anywhere near that Borg infection. Alright. I guess this is what we're doing. We're kind of half rushing through this stuff. I do like the voice acting.
Target acquired and locked.
Ah!
Activating weapon. Incursion complete.
It will be good to see the world of my birth again.
Oh no.
Elements? Is that Romulus? It's been completely assimilated.
I told you there was a high chance of becoming a Borgulan.
Yes, I think we have a problem.
It's a small problem.
We expected to see some Borg activity, but this can't be right.
I agree that this is unexpected, Commander, but we knew there would be anomalies. We need more information. Let's find out where the simulation might have gone wrong.
The whole system can't be assimilated, can it? That is a lot of Borg.
See, what happened was... Fly into scanning range. Ah!
According to these scans, the planet has been completely assimilated. I'm not detecting any non-Borg life signs. This is bad. Really, really bad. We need to fix this.
At some point we will.
Borg ships decloaking. Red alert.
Oh no, they can cloak. Ah, I knew they were
First
over.
the Klingons, now the Borg. Does everyone steal cloaking
Hello.
technology from us?
Push more buttons. Oh goodness. Where? They're above me the whole time! Attack! Fire all the things! Shoot the red shirts out of the torpedo tubes! Close down the mall. Jesus. Is that everything? Can't wait to see anything through the explosions.
I've modified some personal...
I did not mean to skip through that. I was trying to gather items. Those pop up at the wrong time. I'm gonna get rid of all those anyway, but... when you're wanting to listen to dialogue... Oh wait, we can redo it. Ah! Fine. Oh well. Oh well, okay. Time for us to do some stuff on the ground.
To plot a possible solution. With any luck, the Borg will have what we need. Maybe.
I completely forgot to get the thing on the ground I was gonna get.
There is a computer node in this area of the Unimatrix that should have what we need. Find the node and download all the data you can from the point where we made our incursion. That should help us find out how to fix this.
All right. Say
I'm
less.
going to join you. I know this place. Or at least I knew this place. Before we lost the homeworld, it was a Talshar complex. Most of the secrets of our empire were stored here. I thought I was getting my home back, but now the Borg have taken it all away. This is like losing Romulus all over again.
I can imagine.
The controls ahead of us will unlock the bulkheads.
All right.
The whole planet. All our people. They're bored.
Everything melted! Oops. The Borg aren't as tough as they thought they were. They all vaporized.
I can't believe we were so wrong.
Hey, I warned you! Did I not warn you? I told you there was a high chance of becoming infected with the Borgulan virus.
Cover
Did you
me.
listen?
I'll
No.
override the door controls.
Alright. How many are gonna spawn in? Alright. Fire all the things! Oops. Jesus. That was a lot of damage I just did to that one. See, we're just using phaser pistols. That's the brilliant thing. Phaser pistols and Space Wizard kit. And things are just dead. I love it. Love it. Oh, all these different weapons.
We have to find a way to make this right.
All these different weapons, but we're having a blast, quite literally, with just the OG phaser pistol, the original series Type 2. I've got a Type 3 rifle. Why are you in? This is not right. What is going on here? You are violating my personal space. Thank you. Yeah, so we've got the Type 3. My whole away team is kitted with nothing but the Type 2. And I've got the OG handheld, okay? OG phaser stun pistol. Nothing fancy. Could you guys just not? Oof. Holy crap. Now, those were kit powers, I think.
Is futile.
I don't know. I was just fumbling around this build and
There. That's the access node console we need.
Where? If you say so. Yeah, I've just been guessing on this build. Oh no. They beamed in and got completely wiped out. They're not trapped here with me. Or, I'm not trapped here with them. They're trapped here with me. Good night, Borgulans. Alright, so, oh, the console way over here. I completely missed the mark on that. Alright, so... what's next?
We'll have to circumvent their security measures. Wait! Incoming Borg!
Obviously. The Borgulans don't like us being here. Remodulate. Did it remodulate? Okay, well. So that's just something that happens automatically? It used to be you had to go into your inventory when you were fighting Borg, you had to go in, you had to get the frequency remodulator, add it as a button, or add it as a click button on your taskbar, and then that's how you dealt with that. But now it's an instant button. And you only have to do it when the thing shows up to have to do it. Curious. Hey, my guys still took those guys out and melted them, so... And they're pretty much just using, well, their regular, bridge officer abilities and the, phaser type 2.
When we lost the homeworld, I thought that was the worst thing that could happen to us.
Well, guess what? You turned it into a Borgulan world. That's one hell of a Unimatrix. All right.
Will be assimilated.
No, I won't. I've come to melt you guys.
This was Romulan technology once, but it's been completely assimilated.
Cool.
Hakiv?
Oh no.
You will become one with the Borg.
I don't think so. Really don't think so. Time for the old smackdown of all smackdown. What happened? He melted. Well, dang. That used to be a tougher fight. But everything melted. So I'm gonna say this build is so far a success. I'm not using fancy weapons. We need some fancy weapons.
It looks like the main invasion of Romulan space occurred about 20 years ago. Something happened in the Delta Quadrant. The Borg assimilated something that greatly improved their technology. They adapted, evolved, and my people, they didn't have a chance. Maybe it's our fate to lose Romulus.
All right. Beam us up. Get us off this Borgulan planet.
Let's get out of here. There are more than 20 Borg ships on an intercept course.
More Borg on the way.
No problem. No problem. Let's see. I gotta work on
Cloaking.
Borg decloaking. Ah! They disappeared. Fight off Borg ships. Well, why did they appear over there? You guys are gonna have to do some exploding. You will be melted, Borg!
Transmit the data! Hurry! We're losing power!
Focus on your computers. We will make sure the data is preserved. Data is compressed and ready.
Get into the gravity well, everybody! Have all your explosions happen at the same time. All that hull damage, all that physical damage. Oh crap, I should probably try to do something about my health. Good lord. I love that overproc. Help! I was not even paying attention to damage on that.
Is ready. Secure channel confirmed.
Data received!
The board may be able to reach one.
It is a great risk. The Borg have a great deal of influence on the timeline, and there is no time to run simulations.
Have a choice?
We do not.
So what do you guys end up doing?
Targeting the transwarp network.
Fire the weapon! Now!
Oh! Where are we now? The
Borg
ruins.
are gone. But so is Romulus.
Hey.
Romulus isn't the only thing we lost. Temporal shielding is failing.
What happened?
The Borg did too much damage to the generators. If we lose the temporal shielding, we'll all reintegrate with the timeline.
Has anything else changed?
Checking? No. The Tutarians. They're gone.
How?
I see the problem. 20 years ago, your people tried to replicate the work of the Solanae to protect themselves from the Borg. They failed.
Temporal shield is at 8%.
No, I need to restabilize the shields.
I'm downloading my personal files into the shielded core. You'll have all my research notes and everything we've recorded from this mission.
You're giving up? When the shield fails, if the Tutarians were lost in the past, then you'll be lost too.
Temporal shield is losing integrity.
Is there anything we can do?
No, we all knew the risks. I love...
Oops. Later, Tatarians. Which is unfortunate, though. But an interesting premise to build on. Sounds so nonchalant about that. Alright, so let's head into... Wait. Conference room? Yeah, conference. Oops. Alright. Let's go into the conference room. Well, I'm here. Where's Captain Nog? Oh, there he is. He's always in a different spot. Come on.
We found a temporally shielded computer core, and it shows 2 uses of the Krenim weapon. But as far as I know, the Iconians are still out there. We changed the timeline, but we didn't fix our most important problem. We haven't dug that far into the data yet, and it will take some in-depth investigation to catalog all of the changes. Noi is going to lead the group taking care of that. I will say it is odd to find personal logs I don't remember making.
That's fair.
Very. But from what we've already seen, it appears the reason the weapon was fired twice was because we had to try to correct a change we made. Technology like this seems so simple, but even the smallest change can make more trouble than it solves. We have to be more cautious. Far more cautious than we've already been, I suppose. The next mistake might not be fixable. Time alteration might not be the answer. There are some problems that can't be solved with a weapon. But time travel... Look, whatever happens, it was good working with you. I hope we have the chance to do so in the future.
Same. It's been a pleasure working with you too. Alright, what do we do now?
I was conducting another simulation, and all of a sudden I got an emergency call telling me to stop everything. I will be looking at whatever data we managed to save to try and determine what went wrong. Maybe we can try again after we know more.
Probably.
It has been good to have you here, but we will have to consider if time alteration is really the best course of action. Of all the records we have of time travel, few have as drastic a result as this. Perhaps removing elements from the time stream isn't the solution we need.
That's fair.
We've put so much hope into using the Krenim technology to solve our problems. Perhaps I was caught up in the possibilities and blind to the potential for disaster. We tried and we failed. But this isn't the end. We'll keep looking at the simulations as well as any other option open to us. I have to have faith that we will find a way to defeat the Iconians.
We'll figure it out. Somehow.
I have a lot of information to analyze. The shielded core appears to have made it through the process intact, and will give us a wealth of data on the timeline and how the changes have affected it. Clearly, you made a mistake somewhere. I still feel this is the best technology available to us, but we will need minds sufficient to the task to operate it.
That's fair. All right. Pop up?
Captain Nog tells me that the initial test of the Krenim weapon was less than promising. He says that he and his team have a great deal of data still to analyze. But I do not believe they will find much that will assist us. Removing elements from the time stream is reckless, and while our options are limited, we should not destroy ourselves in a fruitless effort to destroy the Iconians. It is time to consider all of our alternatives.
That's fair. Alright, we'll collect our reward. Ooh. I like that. I don't need... Yeah, I like this one. This one. Lock. Accelerate warp core efficiency. Yeah. And I like that. We're gonna get that.
The war continues, and all of our warriors are needed to fight.
Kapla! Even though I closed it, he's gonna still... No, go away. I closed you. Alright, so let's see here. We've got... What's this? Oh. Hey, look! An Endeavor reward. And we've got 37 lottery boxes we've picked up at some point. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna see about upgrading this. Well, that's as much as we can upgrade it at the moment. I really like those Phoenix upgrade token things. And at some point, we will end up with everything at Epic. Alright. So, let's see here. And for those wondering what ship I'm flying, this is the Mirror Universe Deep Space Science Vessel. You can find these on the exchange, like, I don't know, cheap? I say cheap, they're still in the million, but usually like around 5 to 10 mil. They are a tier 5 ship though. I'm currently working on making sure we are able to finish the winter event, so we can place this character in the new science ship that's coming out. But if you're working on leveling a science character, that's a very good option if you have the credits for it in the exchange. So, might be worthwhile, because what this does is you've got the Luna and you've got the Trident. So, the standard universe, Trident and Soul ended up being swapped when they created these Mirror Universe variants. So, this is the Luna with the Trident bridge layout. And I've also got the Trident with the Luna bridge layout. So, a little bit more involved, but not bad. I'm gonna switch back to flying the ISS Amazon though. And that Trident, it's named the Mandalorian. Its initial name was like the Manchurian. And I was like, you know what, that's close enough to the Mandalorian that I'll just rename it the Mandalorian. So. Oh, and the set I'm using, if anybody's wondering, is if you've got the credits for it, I always recommend buying the Aegis set. It's a really good starter set. I mean, it still holds its own, I think. Especially with this being on a science captain. And it gives you these awesome visuals too, with the deflector, the impulse. I don't know. That's just my preference, though. Yeah, and this is the Luna with a little bit of Soul swapped in. All right, so let's see here. What? You know, looking at the time, I should probably head off. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. So I think this is where we're gonna bring today's stream to a close. So thank you all so very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, stay tuned for lots more content. We got a lot more content planned. If you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, as well as join us in Discord if you fancy that. The links to all of those are down in the description below. Also, if you wish to play the game yourself or support the developers, by all means, the link is down in the description below where you can check out the game yourself. Now, I do want to take a moment to thank you all on YouTube for the 2 likes. Greatly appreciate the support, guys. You guys are awesome. I also want to thank Nine so very much for stopping in and chatting with us for a few moments. Greatly appreciate you, Nine. All right. On Twitch, I do want to welcome King of Ramanshin to the Grey Death Society. Thanks so much for the follow, guys. All right. So if anybody is curious about the banner, we're currently working on trying to fundraise on behalf of the Crisis Text Line and Samaritans. Those are some very good resources to reach out to if you're having a mental health crisis. There are people on the other end that'll help you through it. So if you are having a mental health crisis, make sure you reach out. I've been through it. I get it. It seems like you're all alone. You're stranded in the desert, but it's got to keep pushing, keep going. You'll reach the river. You'll reach the aquifer. You'll reach the oasis. You'll reach civilization, but you just have to keep going. There's a lot of good support out there. So by all means, if you wish to donate, there's no pressure to. The link is in the description below, and it's pinned in the chat. And any donation, no matter how small, does make a difference. It goes to new equipment, it helps train new volunteers, and it helps ensure there is always somebody available should you need them when you reach out. Definitely reach out. So that will be running until the end of the month. But if it's going to make you go broke donating, by all means, just watch the stream. You don't have to make yourself go broke donating. Don't put yourself in jeopardy like that. Even just watching the stream helps. But before we go, we also, on that note, want to leave you with a nice little reminder, just in case your mind is playing tricks on you today. We want you to remember that you matter, you're important, you're loved, and your presence on this earth makes a difference whether you see it or not. We're all very thankful that you're here. If you wish to catch us live, or you're watching this as a rerun and want to catch us live, we are typically live every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. We start between 5:30 and 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and usually run to about 10:30 or 11:30 p.m. Standard Time, unless I get a little carried away. I mean, that happens. But generally, the first place to know when we're going to go live is the Discord server. But thanks again so very much for watching, everybody. You guys are awesome. We hope to see you all in the next one. Take it easy and have yourselves